Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mastering Sales and Marketing course brought to you courtesy of Shumba Training Center Limited. My name is Mr. Wata Jeremiah, and today's lecture we're looking at what is marketing. Now, marketing is the process of promoting, selling, and distributing products or services to customers. It actually focuses on creating value, attracting buyers, and building relationships that lead to business success. So on one end, you are satisfying the needs of the customer. On the other end, you are growing your business by ensuring that there is revenue in your business through marketing. Now, unlike sales, which focuses on transactions, marketing influences customer perception and purchasing decisions before a sale actually happens. So marketing comes in convincing the customer to buy what you're selling, and then sales comes in during the actual transaction of selling. Now let's define marketing in the following way. Now, marketing is the art and science of identifying customer needs, developing solutions, and communicating their benefits to potential buyers. It involves strategies like branding, advertising, pricing, and distribution. Here is an example. Apple doesn't just sell iPhones. It markets innovation and premium lifestyle to attract customers. So this is where marketing comes in. You are actually creating value after you identify the needs of the customer. And then after creating that value, you are connecting or you are communicating that value, including their benefits to the customer for them to do what? For them to buy. Now, let's move on and look at why is marketing important. The first reason why marketing is important is because it attracts customers, and this is going to increase brand awareness. This is going to increase your chances of having sales, and this is going to ensure that your company or your brand is known by many people. It is only through marketing that you're able to achieve this fact. Number two, marketing allows or drives sales. After you encourage people to buy, after you communicate value to your customers, they are going to do what? To take an action and buy from you. And this is going to encourage purchases from the customers. Next, marketing builds brand reputation. So it allows you to establish a credible brand in the mindset of the customer. I am sure we are all aware of some reputable brands that we know in this country or anywhere else, which actually do their marketing tirelessly to ensure that their brand is known by us as their target audience. Number four, marketing provides market insights. This enables us to understand consumer behavior. Okay, so that is another importance of marketing. Number five, marketing ensures business growth. Okay, this is going to lead to expansion and profitability. Now let's look at the scope of marketing. To what extent does marketing go? So marketing covers multiple business functions. For example, market research. This allows us to understand customer needs. Marketing also goes as far as product development. This enables us to create valuable offerings. Remember, I have talked about creating value or creating solutions to the problems or the challenges of the customers. Now, you're only going to develop a good product after you do a market research or after you do some form of marketing and you understand the needs and the challenges of the customers. Number three, the scope of marketing is branding. This is going to help us to establish a unique identity in the mind of the customer and in the marketplace. Okay, the other scope of marketing is pricing strategies. When you create a product or service, you are not going to price it based on other factors other than marketing. After you carry out some market research, you understand the prices that are trending in the marketplace. You understand how far a customer can actually buy. You understand the economic situation. You are going to use those factors to help you to establish a price for that particular product or service. Next, we're talking about advertising and promotion. Now, marketing allows us to reach the right audience through advertising and promotion. Now, advertising, though we are going to go much detail about this in future, we can only say for now that advertising is a situation where we reach the mind of a customer through different channels such as social media, such as TV, such as radio and other media, just to ensure that the customer gets to know about our product and services as well as our business and our brand. Now, the other scope of marketing is customer relationship management. Now, this is very important, especially that you have made a sale and now you are going to ensure that you retain that customer so they can keep buying from you. Okay, remember we talked about this in the previous lecture where we said a good marketer is going to ensure that a customer doesn't buy only once from you. Instead, the customer has to keep on buying from you multiple times. That is where real marketing comes in. You need to make sure that you do a good customer relationship management. You give the customer good customer service in order for them to do what? To keep on buying from you. Okay. Now, let's look at the 4 P's of marketing, which is called marketing mix. Although we are going to look at this in much detail in the future, but for now we can just introduce this concept. Now, the 4 P's of marketing is called the marketing mix. Number 1 P is the product. Now, here you are understanding the product that you are selling. You are understanding what exactly are you selling. Is it a product or is it a service? Okay, after understand the product, you communicate the product to the customer. You need to understand the price. Okay, that is how much it actually costs. After price, we have place. That is where and how is it distributed. If you are selling a physical product, how are customers going to find you? How are they going to locate your offices? How are they going to buy from you? After they buy from you, how are they going to transport that product to their various homes? And then, are you also delivering? Okay, if you are delivering, by what channels are you using? If you are selling a service, you can also decide how and where people are going to buy that service from you, how are you going to deliver that service, and stuff like that. After place, we are looking at promotion. Now, this is what now we are looking at how is that service or product being advertised to the target audience. Okay. Now, here is an example of the marketing mix. We have a restaurant market itself by offering delicious meals. Now, those meals, those are the products that are being sold. Then also setting competitive prices under the pricing P. Then also choosing a city center location, and that is the place where people can easily walk in and eat and walk out. After that P, we have the promotion, which is selling or promoting that service on social media for them to get new customers. All right, so those are the 4 P's under the marketing mix. Now let's move on and look at it, traditional versus modern marketing. Now, traditional marketing involves printing adverts like flyers, where you print some things, then distribute to people, and then it also involves TV advertisement, also involves radio and billboards, and also any other traditional marketing that we may know. And then we also have modern marketing, where we have things like social media, search engine optimization, influencer marketing, email marketing, and stuff like that. Now, let me just explain this in a bit more detail. Under traditional marketing, we have printed ads. I've already mentioned that this is why you print some flyers, some newspaper adverts, and stuff like that. Any kind of printing material that involves marketing, that is under traditional marketing. We also have TV adverts, where you walk into a TV station, give them the advert, the product that you're selling. They're going to help you create an advert that is going to be shown on TV. Maybe during news or during some prime hour, they're going to show your advert and people are going to actually buy from you. And then also have radio adverts. Of course, this is also under traditional marketing, where you walk into a radio station, give them the script of your advert, and they're going to record audios. They're going to play them on radio for people to actually listen and buy from you. We also have billboards. Now, these billboards, they are mostly common in town or places where there are so many people. You can actually print a billboard and then stick it in the street where people can actually see as they are driving or as they are walking for them to buy from you. We also have modern marketing. Now, this is quite new, as you can hear from the word modern. This is why we have things like social media, and of course, we have so many social media platforms. We have TikTok, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have X. We have so many social media platforms where you as a business person or you as a marketer can take your products there and advertise there. Now, the good part about social media marketing is that there are so many people there. You can reach millions of people in a short period of time, unlike using traditional marketing like radio or TV or indeed billboards. Let's take an example. When you stick a billboard in Lusaka, for example, only people in Lusaka can see that billboard. But when you stick your advert on social media like Facebook, you can actually target people from multiple cities, not just Lusaka. You can target people from Ndola, from Lusaka, from Kitwe. You can even target people from the whole country, Zambia, or you can even target people from multiple countries. Okay. Then also have influencer marketing. This is one now. You approach people with a huge influence on social media. You pay something, then they're going to influence your brand. They're going to advertise on your behalf on their pages for you to get sales. We also have email marketing. This is why you reach so many people through email at once. So there are so many email marketing platforms out there that we can actually use to text or to send emails to a lot of people at once. Okay, so that concludes traditional versus modern marketing. Now let's look at consumer versus business markets. Okay, so like we talked about in the previous lecture, we talked about B2C transactions or business to consumer markets. This is why you are selling to individuals. For example, you are selling clothing brands. You can actually sell directly to customers as individuals. We also have B2B or business to business, where you are selling to companies. For example, a software company selling accounting software or accounting tools to another company. Okay. Okay, now moving on, we're now looking at the buyer decision process. What exactly goes on in the mind of a customer for them to buy? Number one, they need to recognize their needs. So the customer realizes a problem which they have and they need a solution to that problem. Okay, after realizing their need, they move on and look at information search. This is why now they begin to search who can solve that particular problem they have. Then after that, they now evaluate the alternatives. After they come across a number of brands, they are going to sit down and decide which one can actually solve their problem, which one is suitable in pricing, suitable in service, suitable in so many factors. They are going to evaluate those alternatives and pick one. After that, they are going to purchase, they're going to make a decision to buy. This is now making the final decision or final choice to buy that product or service which is going to solve their problem. Then the fifth point or the fifth process stage is post-purchase behavior. Now, after they buy, they are now going to start assessing how good your customer service has been to them. They are going to start assessing how satisfied are they. Okay, now example, a person buying a smartphone goes through all the steps before choosing a brand to buy. Okay, now let's move on and look at the social and ethical issues in marketing. Now, marketing must be fair and ethical to protect the consumers. You're not going to do a false advertising. You're not going to mislead people through your advertising. Okay. Then the second issue is price manipulation. You're not going to unfairly charge people based on their status. For example, you have someone who looks rich. You're not going to inflate the prices because they look rich who have come to your shop. No, you need to make sure that your pricing is fair and is not manipulative. Then also we have privacy violations. Now this involves using customer data unethically. Okay, as a marketer, you need to ensure that there is privacy in the way you are handling customer data. Then also we have target valuable groups. Now this involves advertising junk foods to children. Okay, you need to be able to ensure that a particular product that you're selling is targeted to the right audience. You're not going to target people based on their age group, based on your status and stuff like that. Okay. Now, as an example, we have a company falsely advertising a weight loss pill would be unethical marketing. Okay, so you need to make sure that what you're marketing is ethical enough and does not attract any social or ethical issues. We're now looking at sales versus marketing. Remember, in the previous lecture, we looked at sales. Now, here we're going to look at a brief comparison between sales and marketing. Now, marketing creates customer awareness, whereas sales closes the deals. Then, marketing uses branding and promotions, whereas sales uses direct calling. Then also the third point is sales builds long-term trust, whereas marketing builds long-term trust, whereas sales focuses on immediate transactions. Okay. So in conclusion, we are saying marketing is a strategic business function that attracts customers, drives sales, and builds brand loyalty. By mastering marketing, businesses can actually create value, they can increase revenue and stay competitive and ensure long-term success. So this concludes our lecture number 1.2, which says what is marketing. Thank you very much for your attention. I will see you in the next lecture. For now, it's bye-bye and stay blessed.